Peace people, I am 30 and welcome back to Return of Caesar here in Crusader Kings 3, playing as the Roman Empire and playing as Gaius Julius Caesar the Ancient of Rome. We are finally feeling poor though, so we might actually die. What someone told me was that, 30, can you make a young guy your heir? And to be honest, I don't think so. Like the thing with heirs, I have primogeniture, meaning the oldest, my oldest son is the one that actually inherits the realm with succession. Older child inherits, but it's the oldest male child because I have agnatic cognatic, which means it's male preference. And I do have absolute, meaning that I can select my heir, but that means I can only select my heir with my direct, basically, children. I cannot select in the next line, meaning I'm not, I guess I am capable of selecting someone young, like one of my younger children, but they don't have the right name and the right stuff, and I haven't focused on their education or anything, so that's why I'm not gonna play with them. I'm gonna play with this old dude for a little while, and then we're gonna play as this younger dude. And that's basically how it's gonna be. For now, at least. He's looking really good, by the way. He's a warrior, this is really good. And he's also a physician, which is even better. And his father, on the other hand, he's not as good as his son is. His son is better in many ways, with traits and everything, with like being a hunter and a blade master and a herbalist and a physician. I love that. Just incredible. And he's also Herculean, which this guy is not. He's only robust. So that's actually worse, but still. We are still fighting these wars here in India, which is something that we need to deal with, so I'm just gonna get right into playing it, basically. I really wished I was able to get it right into different things when it comes to my channel, but that's something for the future, I guess. And what I'm talking about is my next campaign. Making sure that that thing actually comes out and is something that you can watch and enjoy. It's kind of surprising actually is how I was actually going really quickly about it in the beginning when I first started out with like planning out it, and then I just came to a standstill with everything, with my planning and stuff about those things, because I had planned out exactly what I was going to do. I had started doing a specific intro, that's something I wanted to do, and all of those things. And then I just stopped doing it because I just felt like I didn't have the energy to do it anymore. But actually, I was working rapidly, like back in June, even a long time ago. And then I just stopped doing it. It's a bit of a shame. I am going to try and put something else out because I'm not going to play this campaign for forever, and that's like the only thing that I'm going to do. I'm probably going to finish this campaign by going for World Conquest in the end, I think. If we have enough time left in the game to do so, I think we do. I need to take this, and I have to take these other things in Asia and in Europe as well, but I think that's something that we're going to be capable of doing. But I also want to make sure that I get this next campaign up and running as quickly as possible. For your sake, mainly. So you have something new to watch that's just not this old, boring thing. Like, it's playing the same thing all over again. Like, the same campaign. It's like, this is easy. This is not a difficulty anymore to play this campaign. And I think you can agree with me. This is going very good for us. It's actually going insanely good for us right now. Meaning it's not that much of a challenge. And I do think that people enjoy watching a challenge rather than just watching things be easy. So that's why I like to have a new campaign up and running, at least kinda soon. And also playing in a different setting with like different characters and different places in the world, because I'm planning to do something in Africa, which I haven't done since the Mother of Us All campaign. I guess I could try and do something in India at some point, also like the Middle East, and also doing a Viking campaign is not something that I have done yet. I don't even own the DLC as of right now, but I'm gonna buy it eventually. Of course, if I'm ever gonna do a campaign about it, I'm obviously gonna buy the DLC. So that's something that's gonna happen in due time. But not right now, because I don't know if you know this, but Paradox games are kinda expensive. You generally wanna buy them whenever there is a sale. Oh, we have discovered Reconquista. That's good. I want to just keep on going for the last thing that I have, which was war camels. I don't think there's anything here. There's nothing because I don't own all of the things that I need yet for that to happen, really. And I'm actually gonna send these guys back home so I can disband them, rather. That's the way to pronounce it. I'm gonna kill these guys first. At least some of them. Which is not a bad thing, so I'm not gonna complain about it. Alright, I need to take these guys and I need to go and siege these things down. So we can win one of these campaigns. One of these these campaigns, these offensive wars. Basically. I just hate having this starvation thing going on. I'm losing so many men to starvation rather than to fighting, because there's no one that can beat me in fights nowadays. So I'm basically just losing every guy that I'm losing to starvation. It's not that uncommon for. It wasn't uncommon at all for most of the people dying to die outside of battle. That's like the main way that people died back in these days. Even in like more modern days, most soldiers died of like diseases outside of battle and stuff like that, and were infected wounds, so things like smallpox and the plague and those kind of things. So it's not that, but I guess that starvation wasn't uncommon. It did happen more often than not that people did die of starvation. Because you were, for example, Napoleon, when he was trying to invade Russia, and they basically got starved by the Russians by them actually burning down the earth to make sure that they had nothing to use. But that's one way of doing things, I guess. So people did die of starvation, but I guess the numbers of people dying of starvation in our army is actually kind of insane. I think even with historical like numbers, the amount of people dying of starvation in our forces is actually really insane. And I'm feeling kind of confident about saying so. Maximinus, welcome. Everyone is Herculean now. I love that. It's just incredible. It's amazing. Having a new perk is not particularly bad either. Faithful. It's not like I need these things. To be honest, I would like to die. We are like 90 years old. Yes, we are. And I outlived my 17-year-old daughter. Because she died in childbirth to give birth to this amazing granddaughter. I guess she's as good as her mother, but she's not a reincarnation. Oh, do you have a son yet, man? Yeah, you do. Right, and he's actually named the right thing, and he's my ward. Good. I would prefer... Yeah, he's going for stewardship focus. That's good. Because that's actually what I want to happen. I don't want him to go for learning focus because I actually don't need it anymore. Because we have already like researched everything. Like the only reason to go for... I guess there still are good things here in the learning tree, like whole of body and scholar, but I don't need anything when it comes to research anymore. You could be forgiving, which is not really what I want you to be. Wrathful or fickle. I think wrathful is actually okay. Yeah, sure. He's not gonna let people run over him. I exposed someone sleeping around. It's not very uncommon, I guess. It happens all the time. Everyone is sleeping around. That's like the only fun things you could do back in the Middle Ages. Sleeping around. There were many more things that you could do, of course, but I guess in my family, or in my realm, everyone just wants to sleep around. There's nothing else to do. Just kind of sad. Britannicus, my grandson and great-grandson, which is just terrible. He could marry someone. And I'm just gonna keep on going for... Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on doing this. She's a bit older, she's amazing. So I'm gonna go for her. There's a lot of amazing women around, which I haven't married off to anyone. And I guess I need to do so. Oh, that's not where I wanted you to go. Come on. Excellent. I love it. Yes, I do. And we won that one. Now we go and finish off the last one. enforce demands, thank you. I'm gonna give Devagiri to preferably someone. It's gonna be someone of my family. Avitus, you are welcome, my dear. Dear boy, let's go to you. Congratulations, you are now a count and you're gonna be away from my court. I don't know if that's a good thing for you or not, but you're gonna be able to make your own decisions about who you want to marry and those kind of things. So I guess it's a good thing. Gonna have his own household in comparison to not having his own household. Getting away from your family, which can be kinda nice actually. I've been watching a lot of like Turkish TV series these last few months because my girlfriend, she's Albanian. She loves to watch Turkish series, and it's kind of interesting actually. There's a lot of focus about like getting away from your family because they're like kind of smothering you in a bad way, and they really want to get away to get their own like breathing space and their own freedom from their family. Even in the cases where they actually love their families, they want to get away from them. And that's like a very common theme in these Turkish series, which I find kind of interesting to see. Oh, which word? I don't even know which word that is. It just disappeared like the second it appeared. Interesting. In all honesty, I don't actually enjoy Turkish series that much. I'm gonna apologize if there's anyone like being Turkish, or if there's anyone who actually loves Turkish series. I enjoy them kinda, not my favorite. They're a bit dramatic, actually. Really, really dramatic. With a lot of slow motion and close shots of their face. I'm not gonna seduce anyone. I'm 90 years old. I'm basically dead. I'm a living corpse. I'm not gonna seduce anyone. Who? In all serious... Being serious, I have no reason. Just keep on fighting wars. I just want to get rid of those things. Okay, that's the low Bernie. I'm gonna give that away, and I'm gonna grant this to Valerian. I'm not gonna grant anything to a guy named Gaius Caesar because I just feel like that's gonna work out against myself. Oh, he's my son, right? Actually, I forgot about that. I made one of my sons into a very strong king. It's a bit of a risk, actually, because he's gonna have a claim on my empire whenever I'm dead, meaning that my other son, which is gonna replace me, is gonna have this strong king with a claim on the entire empire, which could turn out really badly. Again, lover's box? Why? Oh, she had it. Right. I'm not gonna make any more babies then, I guess. Would probably be a wise thing. Can I white piece you out, please? No, I cannot actually. Can I go and try and just... Do I have anyone being an organizer? I would very much enjoy having an organizer. Because we need to run. And we need to run fast. We can catch this guy. And there isn't an organizer anywhere in my entire realm. I'm just gonna go for the best commander that I could find then. Yeah, I really just want to white piece this guy out. And I'll remove that one. I don't care about the extortion anymore. I have more money than I could waste. That I could possibly waste. So it's not like I need it. It's gonna piss people off, you know. So I'm gonna try and avoid it as much as possible. At this point, because I'm making a lot of gold. And I have a lot of gold already, so... Things are going just my way. Like, nothing to be scared about when it comes to economy. Oh, that was easy. So we're gonna get some money that way instead of extortion. Interesting. Right. I'm gonna go on a pilgrimage. I'm gonna go to Alexandria because I'm almost dead, so I'm going to an holy city at the very advanced age of 91. Look at that face. That's an old man with a very young and beautiful wife with lover's pox. And seeing as I got lover's pox as well, probably from her, it probably means that we have been doing the business. Which is actually kind of disgusting when you think about the age difference, but as I said in the last video, I'm a beautiful, robust man, so And I'm also related to her. So she could be into that. You never know. Which is really weird to say. Right. I feel like I really need better CBs against people. I want to be able to go for kingdoms. And for that to happen, I need to be able to befriend people. I might be dead soon. I'm just gonna speed up it. I'm just gonna speed it up. I'm gonna go for this place. I might be able to befriend. I'm gonna befriend some people and try and take some things. I should probably have done that a long time ago. Just so I can take some things. If possible, I want to take some things. I think this might be a duchy. Yes, I'm right. That's a big duchy even, which is great. I'm gonna go for this county because that's a county, of course. This is a kingdom because, or it's a clan, but it's a kingdom basically. It's more than one duchy. It's 3 duchies. I'm gonna go for the biggest one, obviously, and then I'm gonna go for these smaller guys here. Apparently that's a duchy 2. There's a lot of duchies. I'm absolutely sure that that's a swastika, but I think there's a reason for it because the swastika was a very common sign in these areas of the world back in these days. They still are actually in many places, which actually are creating some controversy because they use these signs which a lot of people get offended by. You shouldn't get offended by other people's cultures. I see why they still use that thing. Just because the Nazis used it for a bad thing doesn't mean that they should not be allowed to use it for a good thing. That's my opinion. You're of course allowed to have a different one. You might just think that I'm an ass. And that's entirely up to you. I'm not gonna blame you. There we go. I think that's enough for now. There's a lot of things that we're gonna try and take in one go. There's a lot of things happening in Persia, by the way. I feel like this is not the first time that a lot of things have happened in Persia. It's happening things in Persia like all the time. Yes, they are. Right. We are going on a pilgrimage while trying to take all of these things in one go. Who became Nubian? Wait, what? Yeah, he became converted from French to Nubian. Oh, he's actually the king of Nubia, that's why. That's like really weird. Why would you decide to become a Nubian while being French? Didn't make sense, but if he's living in Nubia as the king, it does make sense actually. Although I would prefer for him to like become Roman instead, if I could choose. That would not attack me if I were them. We need to find a guide, otherwise I'm gonna be dead in a second. And I would like to be able to finish my pilgrimage before that happens. I need to see God one last time before I die. Or the gods, rather. There's not just one god in the Hellenic faith. There are several of them. Yes, they are. There are. I need to speak the right way as well. Oh, we actually have a faction. Oh, cool. Which one? Oh, it's just peasants. That's fine. I was looking forward to something exciting, but it was just a peasant faction. It's a bit of a shame. I wanted something to be a challenge. Where's my sword? I'm not gonna get wounded. That's a very stupid thing. I'm just gonna pay them off. I'm a rich dude. Why fight when you're old? I would like to see a 91-year-old guy trying to fight off bandits. That must be a very exciting thing to see. Like, man. We are an impressive old guy. If we have tried to do so. And the odds weren't actually that too bad either. Like, we would be kind of capable of defending ourselves at 91. I guess we are robust, but still, that's just insane. Because as I said before, I worked in a home for old people, and being able to do those things at 91, that's impressive. Really impressive. Because your body doesn't feel spectacular at that age. You feel pain in places you didn't even know existed, if I am to understand it right from speaking to these people. These old people. So I am not looking forward to it myself, but there's a long time left before that's gonna happen. Oh, it's my woman. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna visit her. It's good to be home. I really like sleeping around even at my advanced stage. Oh, he's good, but he's not the one that I'm gonna play as. It doesn't really matter. I'm actually gonna go this way and take this guy down as well along the way. I don't want to extort people. I have no reason to. That's a sizable enough army. That's a sizable... There's a lot of people that I just pissed off, and they have a lot of armies together, which I just need to deal with, I guess. So that's probably gonna take a while. Hopefully we're gonna be able to deal with this kind of quickly though. There's a lot of land that I'm taking just in one go, which is a good thing. Okay, go and siege this guy down. We're just gonna finish this war. And then I'm gonna go back, siege these things down. Probably, maybe kill these people. It all depends. I don't care about these two. He has promoted culture here in Italy. We're gonna keep on doing so. Into Treviso. Great. Right. Right. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We lost a siege somewhere, but I feel confident in my capabilities of dealing with this war, you know? We are kind of strong, we're kind of big, and we're kind of amazing. We are the Romans, of course, and we still have a smaller levy than the Romans did even in the worst days, which is just because this is Crusader Kings III. So that's like the reason why, but... Like, I think the Roman army at the time of Domitian... No, not Domitian. Diocletian was around like 300,000 men, and we only have around 100,000. And we basically control the entirety of the world. Among those, India, and we all know that there lives a lot of people here in India. So, even back in these days, there lived a lot of people back in India in comparison to like the rest of the world. Because it's a very fertile place. Which of course helps you when you want to have a big population. Thank you for your contribution to the Roman Empire. It's very kind of you. Someone is dead. I don't think I'm gonna care about it. There's a lot of... He has the wrong names. I think I can go for that guy. My rival is dead, and I think she was actually inside my jail. Why? What just happened? Why? What is he doing? Why is he not here? What is he doing? Who's your liege? Why did you go here? Oh, your son became landed. That's too bad. I wanted him to be my court physician. I guess he's level 2 physician, so that's something, but I need to replace him. Oh, that's a shame. It's a big shame. I need to replace this guy as well. With Regina, preferably. And then I need to find someone to make into my court physician as well. Preferably someone who's not too old. And they of course need to be unlanded. Marina, would you like to be my court physician? If you don't mind, keep me alive in my old days. Because my stupid grandson has decided that he doesn't want to do it anymore. For some idiotic reason. But that's something for next episode, because I'm gonna take a break here, guys. Make sure to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on our conquest of all of these things in the next episode. Also leave a comment down below if there's something that you want to talk about. But thanks for watching, see you soon, take care.